welcome to my homeschool space. I am so excited to share this with you guys today. I've been working on it kind of the last month or so, and it's the homeschool setup I have for my new house. And we moved last November, and I was going to show you kind of how I had it set up, but then I just never got around to it. And I am so glad that I waited, because I feel like I have added some really fun, cute, super functional. If you follow my channel, I'm a very functional person. But I have added all of these fun elements to it, and I really want to share it with you, so I hope you like it. And so that is what today's video is going to be, is a homeschool room tour. So hi, my name is Angie. Welcome to my channel if you are new here, or welcome back if you have been coming for a while. I am a mom to 4. And their current ages are 7, 6, and 3 and 3. I have twin 3-year-olds, and they're loosely joining our homeschool this year, so I have stuff for them as well. But then I also want to put a disclaimer on this video. You do not need all this space or stuff to homeschool. It just really worked well in our current house. It's in a very central location, so we use it a lot, but you honestly don't need this much stuff. So please know that. Every family is so different. Different age kids, different houses, different curriculum, all the things. So I just hope you enjoy this. And if there is anything I have purchased, I will try to link it below for you in case you're interested. But otherwise, ask any questions you have regarding the homeschool room below. All right, I'm going to show you the room now. Okay, so I'm gonna start on this side of the room. It is attached to my kitchen, as you can see. So pretty open kitchen. Right off of the kitchen is our homeschool, and when we toured this house before we bought it, they had this set up kind of as like a breakfast nook, but clearly we don't need that. We really needed a school room, and I feel like overall, since it's in such a central room, I didn't want it to be too school-like or too many primary colors, if you will, but I did want to decorate it and make it look nice, so I feel like I've done that. But anyway, let me start on this side of the room. So on this side of the room, we just have this chair. It is old. Please excuse how dirty it is, but it gets used all the time. Like if my son doesn't want to do school at his desk, he wants to sit and perch on the chair and do school kind of on my desk, I let him, and so that totally works. I just turned the light on. That looks nicer. We also sit there a lot to do readers. We also have pictures up on the walls. These are my kiddos, and I just love them so much. I didn't have a place to put their school pictures from their enrichment school until now, and so I love how that looks and how it turned out. And then I got the twinsies in there as well. And then obviously we need a clock because my kids are in 1st and 2nd grade, so that's like prime time for teaching them how to tell the time. But then that is right below, or I guess that's right above my desk, which I will show you next, which I love having a desk in this space because I just feel like I have so much stuff. I got both this chair, which has a few stains now because of my kids, but I think it's really cute and comfortable. And the desk, I got both of those off of Amazon, I'm pretty sure. And then I just have my computer and then a desk set up. So I just have a plant, and then I got this at Target, and I love it because it holds my pens. But it's still kind of cute, and it hides my pens from my kids, which I'm sure most of you understand that. And so I have that, and then I have my planner usually out on my desk at all times. Then I have 2 baskets, very strategic baskets. So what I have in here are all of my planners. The black one's my Sunlight planner for the first 6 weeks, kind of a working binder, which I can show more of that in another video. And then this is my homeschool planner and goals planner. I like planners. And then down here, this holds all of my teacher's guides. So I just like having these very accessible and easy to grab. And so those are the 2 things that I knew I needed kind of on the regular, and to be able to grab quickly and not have to kind of go all over the room for them. So that's my desk, and then above my desk, I just picked this up from Target, and I loved it. It says, "Family is a little world created by love." I feel like that really resonated with me because that's one of the reasons I wanted to homeschool, is to be able to really form close relationships with my kids. And so, I don't know, that's what that reminds me of on the daily, so I really like that. And then next to my desk is the cabinet, and I've shown this white cabinet in a different video. I happen to currently have my printer and pencil sharpener on top, which I love this, just off Amazon. And then I still need to hook this up. I got this for Christmas, which is great. I've just never used an Echo Dot, and so I feel like I don't know quite what I'm missing. So for any of you mamas that do use like a smart device in your homeschool, please let me know how and what you use it for, because I'll probably put it there. I just really haven't thought about how I'm going to use it yet. So as for what's in this cabinet I tend to lock because of my twins. We have just a baby lock that goes on it just so that they don't come in here and just destroy it. But going from the top down, what I have on the sides are all the card boxes for All About Reading and All About Spelling for my 2 older kids. They each have their own box. I talked about that a bit in both of their curriculum videos, how they're just really tracking pretty close together. And so I wanted to make sure they had their card set up correct. So I have that. And then in here I have all the different workbooks that we need to pull from. So mostly it's just math, all the math stuff. And up here is some logic, and then handwriting, and then down in these blue folders are our activity sheets for Sunlight. So that has language arts as well as science activity sheets for both of the big kids. So this is really a helpful system for me, so I can pull out all the next worksheets that are coming up. I just like to store them there. Anyway, going down. Now this is more of kind of a bin for my stuff. So it's like my favorite pens, my favorite highlighters, some ink I need, my hard drives, things like that. The remotes for the TV over there, which I'll show you in just a second. So that's kind of mine. And then over here are little bins that are really handy. So this has all of our manipulatives for language arts. So the language arts for Sunlight for both the kindergarten level and the first grade level are there. And then here are all of our extra things for our calendar, which is just over there, and I'll show you in just a second. But so those are housed there. It's really simple, easy to get. And then down here is just all the extra school supplies and a variety of different things. And here's my bin for math manipulatives, which I really like this because it has just really everything we need. We use a lot of the Counting Bears. We use these a lot if we're just trying to shake it up and use some of the pluses and minuses. Here's cards, flashcards, blocks, the little clock, things like that. So that's a big storage organization for our homeschool. And then over here is our calendar plus some stuff for the twins. I decided not to put it on the wall because I want to actually be able to move it every morning, move it into our dining room, which is just over there for during breakfast. We'll probably do some calendar time, some Bible, things like that. This also has a spot for these really large cards that go with the K3 and K4 Abeka program, which I'm doing with the twins. And so this will be kind of over there. So after breakfast, I'll probably just do some real mild preschool with them, but it's already kind of on the board and over where we will be doing some of that stuff. So that will work really well. And then I can just bring the board back over here to store. And then up here is our map of the United States because we're doing American history with Sunlight this year, which I'll attach the video for that if you haven't seen my unboxing for that. I'm really excited. Okay, and then to go to this wall over here, this is where my kids' desks are and the whiteboard, which we use all the time. It has all of the tiles for All About Reading, All About Spelling, and then we use the board every day. So I'm so thankful I have that. And then I have my 2 big kids, their desks, and these are from IKEA, and they're fantastic. They just wipe clean. They get crayons, they get all sorts of stuff on there, and it's so easy to clean. And then in their drawers, I don't really have too much yet, but I might house a small binder for them for kind of their weekly work and worksheets in there. That's my current thought. And same with over here in my daughter's. So nothing too crazy. And then up here, these I just picked up this year, and I'm so excited. I think they look so good. I was trying to pick out happy colors for like a happy homeschool is what I told my kids. And I just thought these were really fun. What I love about these, but they're pretty cheap, the prints are, and then I bought these magnetic holders up there. And so that means every year I can switch out the sheet that goes in there, and I'll just put a new one in and, you know, save these ones. And then down here by my daughter's desk is where I'm storing our morning basket. And it already has all the stuff we need for the first week of school. I got that ready yesterday. And so it has everything ready for the 3-4 Sunlight as well as the Sunlight K American History. And we'll probably either take this to the table or the couch. But it just sits here. It's safer over here. This way I know the kids aren't taking the books all over the house. And then on this wall by the sliding door is this wonderful cabinet. It mostly holds stuff for the twins on the bottom, but it holds school supplies. So you can see here, I mean, this is designed to hold silverware and stuff, but we use it to hold pencils and markers and things, but it's nice to just have pencils really accessible and just in a drawer. And that way, I don't know, it works really well. I like it a lot. And then over here, we just have the colored paper and some stencils. And over here, we have printer paper and some other school supplies. And then the middle drawer has all the stuff for my twins. So this is all preschool stuff, like Learn Your Letters, Bob books, My First Letter books from The Good and the Beautiful, some of the gentle and classical stuff. So I'm thinking of using some of their storyboards with some of the fairy tales I read to the kids this year. So I kind of kept this out, some sticker books. This is all the Abeka stuff, so the number cards like I was showing in their curriculum, and then these are the alphabet cards and the language development cards. So since these are just such big cards, this seemed to be the perfect place to store them. It's kind of in this middle drawer. Then all their stuff is together. And then down below here is also for my twins. So it's the stuff that they can have access to during the day. And so it's all their little games like bristle blocks or the stacking ball block or the lacing tool or puzzles or the Melissa and Doug CVC boards, small little puzzles, Lincoln Logs, things like that. So they have access to this and they can get out what they need when they want to. It's helpful to just be able to go tell them to look for something in their cabinet. I also love that our schoolroom is just off our back deck. So you can kind of see it out there. We have a table, lights, all that stuff, and then a couch over there. So it's a really big covered deck. And then in the distance you can see the play set, and our backyard's really big. And so what I love about having this here is I can be working with the big kids and I can send the twins outside to play during a lot of times of the year. And obviously not dead of winter, but a lot of times they can utilize the outside while we're doing school, which is just awesome. So I love that. And the last part of the schoolroom is this fourplex from IKEA. And on top here, I got these boxes from Target and I just love them. I think they're so cute, but they're holding my kids' handicrafts. My son is doing whittling, so there's his gloves, his little pocket knife, and his book. And my daughter is doing finger knitting, so that's all her yarn and her book as well. And so that's accessible during the school day, so if they have kind of a lull and they're done with their independent work, they can grab their box and just start working on their handicraft. That's the idea, at least. And then down here, this is our shelf for all the readers. Some that we aren't using quite yet, so here's the Good and the Beautiful readers. So I just did an unboxing of those, and then I have my Usborne books and all my Bob books. And I forgot to show you over here, I'll just take you back over real quick, is I have this setup of books, which I got this really cute book. What are these called? Book holders? No, that's not it. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. I wanted some books that are out constantly because these are the ones we'll be using for school. So you can see we have All About Reading, and then a lot of the Sunlight books for all the readers for language arts and the readers for K. And these are the readers we're actively using this summer. So I just wanted those out. And then we have a globe and then a picture which I'm gonna get framed, which says Fishers of Men, which is just a really pretty picture my aunt got us because that's where we got the name for one of the twins. So we love that. Back over here. So readers up there, and then down here, this is where we keep a lot of the different curriculum in binders. This is the activity book for All About Reading. 1, 2. I cut up the pages, I put them in page protectors. It's awesome. This is where I have some of the storyboards for the gentle and classical preschool, and then this is just some fun preschool learning packs that the twins pull out all the time. And then down here is where we have a lot of our logic games. So that is the tour. That's what we have in our homeschool room. I'm excited for this upcoming year, which we're going to start here at the end of July. But otherwise, just let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you want to see more about what I showed you. If I haven't already talked about it on this channel, I would love to share more with you. And otherwise, let me know. Do you have a homeschool room? Do you homeschool off your couch, your table, the backyard, all the things? Just let me know. I would love to know that. And otherwise, I will see you in the next homeschooling video. So have a wonderful day. All right, take care. Bye.